Ready? Okay, Nana, we'll go with example 1. Ready? So let's continue with internal hedging. Go with example 1. Ready? So we have two countries here. In example 1, we have India, then we have US. Okay? So from the US, what we have done is that we have imported. What, Nana? Goods. So obviously what we have to do, if we have imported, we need to make payment. Okay, so let's say the payment that you have to make is $100,000, and that you have to do that in 3 months. Okay. Yes. Spot rate rupee per dollar is equal to 70.71. That is bid and ask. Okay. Yes. We have 3 months forward rate rupee per dollar 72. Okay. So the USA party, so you have to make payment, right? So there is a cash discount of 1%. Pay early from the USA party. And in India, the interest rate is 14% per. How much is the interest rate in India? 14% per annum. I think this data is enough. Okay. So we need to find out which option is better. Guys need to find which option is better. What are the options that are available for us? One is forward cover, and the other one is the question. Okay, one is forward cover. Other one is what option, Anna? Have a look into the question once. I think we are pretty much aware of the forward options, isn't it? Forward cover, it's very easy for us. We have seen it many a times. Okay. So let's start with that first when it comes to the solution. Okay. Solve it. So what is option 1, Nana? Is option 1 forward cover. Did we cover forward cover already? Yes. We have to pay dollars, right? How much is dollars payable? In our example, we need to pay 100,000. Yeah. Nana. Okay. So what are you gonna do? 3 months forward rate you're gonna buy, correct? At what rate you're gonna buy? You have to pay dollars, and the rate given is also dollars, correct? Here you have to pay dollars, and the rate given is also dollars, which means directly we can multiply, correct? And you need to think from dollars perspective. I have to pay dollars, which means I need to buy dollars, which means bank will be selling dollars, correct? And selling dollars, what is that? 3 months forward rate, correct? Okay. Yes. So buy what, Nana? $100,000. Okay. At 3 months. That case, your cash outflow will be how much, Nana? $100,000 into 7. What you'll obviously when you're importer, you'll have only outflow, isn't it? Yeah. Moving on, next one. What is the next option in this question, which is new for us? Option 2. What is that option 2? Leading. That is something that is new, which we're gonna see, right? Yeah. So leading means what? What you have to pay after 3 months, we will pay today itself, correct? Hello? Yes. All right. So, but another good thing is if we can pay today itself, what is gonna happen? We're gonna get cash discount of 1%. So which means dollar payable today is equal to $100,000 into 99%. Yes, because there is a cash discount of how much? Full rate. right? How much it comes? $99,000 is what you will pay, correct? Today itself you will pay means you will buy dollars at what rate? Spot rate. So buy dollars 99,000 at today's what rate? Spot rate. Spot rate 71. So dollar payable is equal to $99,000 into 71. How much, Nana? 70 lakh 29,000 rupees, correct? But then there is a problem. If you have to pay today itself, what is the problem with us? We don't have money. We need to borrow and then we have to pay, correct? So borrow, how much we need to borrow? 70 lakh 29,000, correct, Nana? At what percentage interest in India? 14 percentage per annum, that is, but we're gonna borrow only for 3 months. In that case, your actual cash outflow will be 70 lakh 29,000. 14% for 3 months means when 3.5%, 1.035, correct? Array, tell me how much it comes. 14% per annum, so it is 7% for 6 months. 3 months it is half of 7, so 3.5%. How much you get? 22 lakh 75,015. Which is better, Nana? Moku fellows. Which is better? 73 lakhs outflow is better or 72 lakh outflow is better? 72 lakh 75,000 is better. Yeah. So payment is what, Nana? Got it? One. Examples are for our practice, okay? So it's gonna be simple only, basically. Got the point? Mukus. Okay, Nana. I think we are done with example 1. Let's go to example 2 now. Ready? Example 2. Let's write the question first. Guys, ready? Okay. Same stuff we'll have. So we have India. And we have what, Nana? Okay. Obviously, last example we have seen, what is that? We did import, correct? Okay. Also, we'll go with import only. We'll change the details a bit. So what are you doing? Importing. Which means obviously you have to make payment. Yeah. Same amount will take $1,000 to make payment. Okay. But now interest, I'll take it as 10% per annum. This side I've written, so obviously in India. Okay. Yeah, Ray. We'll take it for 6 months. 6 months. Okay. Spot rate, take it as rupee per dollar is equal to 70.21. Okay. 6 months forward rate, rupee per dollar is equal to 68.69. Appreciate it. Okay. You have two options. So obviously the question is which option is better? Okay. A. Pay immediately without interest. And that immediately without interest, or pay after 6 months with 12% per annum interest. Okay, that is what the USA party is saying us. Are you able to understand? In India, the interest rate is how much, Nana? 10%. In this kind of situation, what we'll do? Right. Okay, cool. Here. Abba. Okay, Nana. Cool. Chala. So let's go with the answering this. First, we'll go with first option. What is first option? Demokus. What is first option? Pay immediately without interest. So which means how much is your dollar payable? 100,000. Yeah. Dollar payable is how much? 100,000. Correct? So you will buy dollars at spot. Buy dollar at spot rate is equal to how much, Nana? $100,000 into what is the spot price rate? 71. So bank will be selling dollars. So therefore 71 lakh. But you have to pay immediately, which means you have to borrow. Borrow 71 lakhs. Correct? At what percentage of interest in India? 10%. For US party, you have to pay 12%. But in India, if you borrow, you'll be paying 10% per annum for how many months? 6 months. In that case, your cash outflow will be 71 lakhs into 1.05 for 6 months. Can you please tell me how much it comes? 74 lakh 55,000. Is that it? Everybody will go with option 2. What is option 2? Pay after 6 months with 12% per annum interest. Okay. So which means what will be your dollar payable then? Very good. 1 lakh dollars into after 6 months with 12%, which means for 6 months it will be 6%. Correct? Which means how much dollars you have to pay? 1,06,000. Nana? Oh, yes. Now, at what price can you buy this dollars? Buy $1,06,000 at what price? 6 months FR. Correct? Because after 6 months FR only you can buy 6 months forward rate. How much is that? Cash outflow is equal to 1,06,000 to how much, right? Bank will sell. So 69. How much you get? 73 lakh 14,000 rupees. Now you tell me which one is better? Pay after 6 months. Payment after 6 months is better. Payment after 6 months is better. Pretty simple. Are we done, Nana? Oh, yes, everybody. Right, fantastic. Right. Now let's move on. Last example. Example 3. Last example, example 3. Then we'll go for problems. Ready? Same, we'll have the same stuff. India. Then we have US. Okay, Nana. Now this time we will do what? Export. Okay, Nana, which means you'll be getting money. Change this. US. UK. That's okay, Ray. You change that yes to K. What is there? Okay. How much will have 1 lakh pounds receivable after 3 months? Okay. In India, let's say interest rate is 12% per annum in India. In UK, this Moko fellow is giving discount, will be given discount of 2%. Okay, if he makes immediate payment. Now, moving on with spot rate, rupee per pound is equal to 586 will have 3 months forward rate, rupee per pound. Have it as 82.80. Okay, same question. The option is better. Okay, the option will be immediate payment. Okay, and you have to allow discount in that case. How much is the discount we are going to provide? 2%. Second, receive after 3. Which one is better for you? That is what the question is asking. Receive after 3 months. Okay. Chalo, solve it. Hey, Mukus, what is the first option? Immediate payment. We have done export, Ray. Will be receiving, right? So it is pound receivable. How much that fella will give? He'll give the full amount. Will he give entire 1 lakh pounds? No. 1 lakh pounds minus 2%. Correct? Obviously, you'll be getting 98,000 pounds. Pretty simple. What will we be doing after getting pounds? We will sell pounds. This will be getting today itself, na? Hello? At what? Spot rate. Now, can you tell me if you sell at spot rate 98,000 pounds into what is it? What is the rate? Pound rate is only given, correct? You're gonna sell pounds, which means bank is going to buy pounds, which means it is 85. Tell me how much it comes. Is that 83 lakh 30,000? Okay, Nana. Right. What is the next one? Today itself you will be receiving 83 lakh 30,000, which otherwise you should receive after 3 months. What you'll do? You'll keep it idle. What you'll do? Invest. Very good. Invest 83 lakh 30,000 at what interest rate? 12% per annum for a period of how many months? 3 months only. Which means your total cash inflow as you're an exporter will be how much? 83 lakh 30,000 into the interest rate 12%. For 3 months it will be 3%. Correct? How much you get? 85 lakhs 79,900. What is this 85 lakhs 71,900? Yeah. So it is nothing but what? Inflows. Right. Next one, option 2. What about option 2? Receivable after 3 months. Correct? Pound receivable after 3 mahina equals to 1 lakh pounds. Yeah. Because we'll not be allowing any discount. Then you will be selling 1 lakh pounds at 3 months forward rate. Correct? Cash inflow is equal to 1 lakh pounds into what is the rate? You will be selling pounds, bank will be buying pounds. So what is the buying rate of bank? 82, which means it will be 82 lakhs inflow. Correct? Which is better? Receiving immediately. Better. Okay. Receiving immediately is better. That's it. Are we done? Very simple. Shall we move on? Okay, now let's start solving sums. Okay, Nana. Take question number 42. Question number 42. Fatafat we have to do. Ready? Question number 42. Ready, Nana? Okay, chalo. Ready? An Indian importer has to make payment of $1 lakh. Okay, import bill to US party 3 months from now. Spot rate $1 is equal to 45.4, 45.8. Okay, 3 months forward rate, that is also given. The US party is willing to offer cash discount of 2% for immediate payment. The Indian borrowing rate advise the importer whether he should enter into forward contract or make payment today. You do that? Okay, much time. Let us see. You and me. Question number 42. Chalo. Let's see. Anybody will do before me. Arey. Mokku niyas. I don't want your mokku sentences. Okay. Chalo. Start doing it. Okay. What is the first option? I'll go with forward. Okay. Mukus. So what? That he should enter into forward contract or make the lead payment today. Dollar payable. $100,000 he has to pay. If it is forward cover, we will buy dollars. Forward rate. That's all. So is it dollars? $1,000. Forward rate. Forward rate. Those. Obviously 46.75. Correct? Yes. Yeah. We'll be buying dollars. Bank will be selling dollars. So हो गया. Option will pay. Alright. Pay now itself. The dollar payable will be $100,000 minus percent. Be paying only 98,000. Yeah. Today only you'll pay. So buy $98,000. Today's spot rate. You'll buy $98,000 at 45.8. Correct? 8,000. Okay. But today only if you have to pay, where will you get money? By borrowing. So borrow 44 lakh 88,000 at in India. How much is the rate? 14%. 44 lakh 88,400 it seems. Okay. Just take it. Approximation. 14% per annum for how many months, Ray? 3 months. So cash outflow is equal to 44 lakh 88,400 to 14% means 7%, 3.5%. So 1.035 for 3 months. Kitna? 46, 45, 494. Right? Answer is which is better? Lead payment is better. Better due to lower is that cash out. Done? Hey, finished. How many of you have done this on your own? Many people, what you're doing? Okay, this time I'll solve without saying anything. Okay, I'll not disturb you. Just put your head down and then try to do it yourself. You got it? And then take your head up and then check the solution. Is that clear? Will you do that? Alright, like that only we'll get practice. In examination, you are going to do, not me. Okay. At least same models we should be able to do now. Ready? Is that okay? I'll be calm and then I'll do. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Agla question. 43. Another Mukku question. Okay. Ready? Chalo. So, Indian exporter is to receive 550,000 pounds months from now. Spot rate pound is what is this rate? Rupee per pound. Correct? This is also rupee per pound. That is very important when you're trying to solve these kind of questions. He is willing to offer a discount of 2% for receiving early delivery. Right. India's deposit rate of interest is 14%. Advise the Indian exporter as to which method of hedging is better, namely leading or forward market hedge. Got it? Guys, do it yourself. I'll be quiet. Check the numbers. till you finish up the sum, don't look at the board. Okay, just keep it going on. Finished? Huh? Wait for 1 more minute. Don't lift your head. Okay, just do it. Because you should be in a position to do it by now. Mukku problem it is. 1 more minute. Finish it off. Right. Are you guys done with it? Chalo, check the answer. Tell me, how many of you have done it correctly? Raise your hands. Almost everyone. Others, you should be in a position to do it, buddies. Okay, these are all basic sums. So what is the problem is all about? Is asked you what? Which one is better, leading or forward market? So leading means you will, allow the payment today itself, correct? Kya re? You are the exporter because you're gonna receive the payment. How much you're gonna receive? 50,000. You'll allow for 2% discount if he's gonna pay today itself, which means you'll be receiving 48,000. Correct? Sorry, 49,000. 49,000 pounds. And today, if you receive, you'll be converting the pounds into rupees. At what price you will sell your pounds? You will sell your pounds. Bank will buy the pounds at the spot rate. How much is that? 92. Because bank will buy the pounds from you. So 92. Just multiply with that, you get your answer, isn't it? Yeah, and then once you get the inflow today itself, which actually you should have got after 3 months, correct? But you are getting it today itself. So what you'll do? You'll invest it for a period of 3 months. You get an interest of 14%. Sorry, 6 months. Actually, you should have got it after 6 months, but you get it today itself. So you'll invest it for a period of 6 months. So you'll get 6 months interest. Ultimately, after 6 months, your cash outflow will, cash inflow will be how much? 48,23,560. When it comes to forward cover, all these transactions are not necessary. Simply, I'll enter into a transaction. What is that, Nana? 50,000 pounds. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to receive it after 3 months, which means today itself I'll enter into a forward contract. Correct? That after 3 months, once I receive 50,000 pounds, I'll be selling to you at a price of how much? Is that? What is that? That 3 months, 6 months I've already changed. Okay. Chalo. Now see. Okay. Now see. So here you're gonna receive this 50,000 after how many months, Nana? 6 months. So today itself I'll enter into what? A forward contract saying that after 6 months I'm gonna receive what? 50,000 pounds. So therefore I will be selling these pounds to you at what rate? 95.68. Correct? I'll be selling and the bank will be buying. Hello, yes or what? All right, that's it. So that's what we have done over here to 95.68. We got the answer. Chalo. Because you are an exporter, wherever your cash inflow is higher, you'll prefer that. Where your cash inflow is high? Where? Leading. So therefore, leading is better. Correct? If it is cash outflow means we'll go for which option, Anna? Lower option. Yep. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, question number 44. 44. What do we have? An Indian importer has to settle a bill for $135,000. Exporter has given the company two options: pay immediately without any interest charge, pay after 3 months with interest of 6% per annum. The importer's bank charges 16% per annum on overdrafts. If the exchange rate are as follows, what should the company do? This is rupee per dollar, rupee per dollar. Okay, both of them, 3 months and what? Can you do? This is similar to which example? Know that it is similar to my example. Which example it is? Example 1 or example 2? Okay, anyways, let's do this. Question number 44. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है, right? This AC working on. How to make this swing? Where is it? Fan speed it is there. There's no swing symbol here. Which one? Airflow? Mokku fellow. Don't have time, Ray. That's okay. Now it's better. Okay. Put it that way. You tell me what it is. Okay, this comes down actually, right? Okay. The Mokkus have kept this at 28 degrees here. 28 degrees, what will I do? Who is that Mokku? That's what I know. At least 25 is fine. That's a room temperature. 28 means what should I do here? Yeah. Okay, okay. Right, Anna, question number 44. So we have two options in this question. What is option 1? Option 1, pay immediately. Option 1, pay immediately. Okay, how much is the dollars that is payable, Nana? Nana, you are importer, so you have to pay, correct? How many dollars are payable? Okay, 1,35,000. This much we need to pay. Actually, we need to pay after how many months? 3 months. But if you have to pay after 3 months, we need to pay it with interest. Yeah. So pay immediately means what will I do? I'll buy today dollars at what, Nana? Spot rate. Correct? In that case, dollar 135,000 into what is the spot rate, Ray? You'll be buying dollars, which means bank will be selling dollars. So which means what is the selling rate of bank? 48.36 per spot. Correct? How much? 65 lakh 28,000. Okay, today itself. How will you get money? This much of money today itself? You have to borrow. Correct? Borrow 65 lakh 28,600 at, oh my god, 16% per annum OD interest. Correct? That too, you need to borrow for how many months, Nana? 3 months. So which means your cash outflow will be 65 lakh 28,600 into is 4%, right? 1.04. 16% per annum. So 8% for 6 months, 4% for 3 months. How much you get? 7 lakh 89,000 744. Fantastic. We are done with it. What is the next option, buddies? Huh? Pay after months. Option 2. Pay after 3 months means we need to pay along with interest. Correct? So dollar payable equal to, it is not $135,000. It is something extra to 1.015. Yeah? Now, is asked you 6% interest, Nana, per annum. 6 divided by 6 into 3 by 12 for 3 months. How much you get? 1.5. 1.5 means divided by 100, 0.015. Correct? Yes. How much you get? 137,025. Correct? This much I need to pay after 3 months, which means I will buy $137,025. Okay. At what rate, Ray? At 3 months forward rate. What is that 3 months forward rate? 137,025 into, I'll be buying, bank will be selling. So you have to take selling rate 48.83. So cash outflow is equal to kitna, Ray? 6,90,930. Okay, okay, Ray. So which one is better? Where your cash outflow is less, that is better for you. Correct? So where your cash outflow is less, pay after 3 months. Outflow is pay after 3 months as your cash outflow is what, Nana? Less. Got it? Okay. Shall we move on to the next one? Huh? Guys, talking to you. Shall we move on to the next one? Yes. I know, I can understand. You are waiting for mind bending sums. Correct? Hopefully, let us see. Okay. Guys, ready? Next, question number 45. Question number 45. Ready? Okay, Z Limited importing goods worth $2 million requires 90 days to make the payment. Okay, 3 months. The overseas supplier has offered a 60-day interest-free credit period, and for additional 30 days only, he is charging an interest of 8%. So be careful with that. Which means if he pays within 60 days, he'll not be paying 1 rupee interest also. Got the point? The bankers of Z Limited offer a 30-day loan at 10% per annum. Why 30-day loan? Because if at all he pays, Okay, he would like to avoid this interest, which means he'll pay 30 days earlier, correct? What? Yes, what, Nana? See, 2 months time is there for you. Whether you day on the first day or 60th day, anyway, you're going to pay the same amount. What you'll do? You'll pay after 60 days. Correct? Nobody will pay on the first day, correct? Yes, are you able to understand? That is the reason, if at all you pay early in this 90-day credit period, you will pay only after 60th day. You will pay only 30 days earlier, correct? Therefore, if I pay early only, I have to take loan, correct? Therefore, loan is given only for 30 days. That's why he talks about 30-day loan basically. You understand the point? Will I take 3 months loan or 90 days loan? Will I take that? Why? Why would I take? Because anyway, 2 months it's going to be waste for me. There is no benefit for me because of making early payment for the first 2 months, correct? I have benefit only in the third month. So I'll think about third month only. Keep that in mind. And their quote for foreign exchange or as follows: spot US dollar. Hope you know this quotation. Rupee per dollar. Okay. This is also rupee per dollar. This is also rupee per dollar. Okay. 60 days forward, 90 days forward. You are required to evaluate the following options. Pay the supplier in 60 days so that you will not be paying any interest, or avail the supplier's full 90 days credit, and last 30 days you have to pay what on a interest. Got the point? Ooh. Yes. What is the question number? 40? Right. Shall we? Okay. What is the first option? Pay the supplier within 60 days. Pay supplier within 60 days so that we need not pay interest. Okay. Are nana dollar payable much 2 million, so 2,000,000. Okay, so you have to pay within 60 days means ultimately you need to buy dollars. So buy dollar 2 million at which rate I can buy? 60 days forward rate, because I'll be buying after 60 days only, correct? So 60 days forward rate you will be buying, which means bank will be selling, correct? What is the selling rate, Nana? What is the selling rate? 57.10. So which means how much rupees you need to shell out? You guys need to give me the number. 1 crore, 11 crore, 42 lakhs. Okay, 11 crore, 42 lakhs it seems. This much of money I need to borrow. Borrow 11 crore, 42 lakhs at how much percentage interest per annum rate? 10% for only how many days? 30 days. 30 days means 1 month. So your cash outflow will be 11 crore 42 lakhs into 30 days means 1 month only, na? So 10 divided by 12. 0.833 divided by 100. 0.008333. It means it will be 1.008333. Correct? Are you able to understand? 10% divided by 12 months, because we need to calculate only for 1 month, will give you 0.83%. Again, you have to divide it with 100. 0.00833. Then you add 1. 1.00833. How much it comes? 7 crore 51 lakhs 51,660. 7 8 right. Now coming on to the right side, the situation here. Option 2. What is option 2? Pay supplier in 90 days. Pay supplier in 90 days. So we'll avail the entire 90 days credit. Okay. But we need to pay interest, na? So dollar payable will be how much? 2 lakhs into last 1 month. Sorry, 2 million into last 1 month I have to pay interest. How much is the interest I have to pay to this fella? He said 8% we need to pay. 8% means 1 month only we have to pay, correct? 8 divided by 12 months. How much you get? 0.667 divided by 100. We'll get 0.00667, which means 1.00667, correct? Tell me how much dollars? 20 lakh, 13,333. Yeah. Okay, you guys have taken more approximation. Okay, 20 lakh 13,340. Right, Nana? Now, this much you need to pay, which means you need to buy these many dollars, correct? So, buy dollars 20 lakh 13,340 at what rate? 90 days forward rate, because you will be paying after 90 days, correct? Cash outflow is equal to 20 lakh 13,340 dollars into, will be buying dollars, bank will be selling dollars. So, what is the selling rate? 57.50, correct? Guys, isn't it? Tell me how much it comes. 57,000. 11 crore 57 lakhs 67,000 0. Oh my god. Okay, tell me what is the situation in both the cases where the cash outflow is less? Where the cash outflow is less in 60 days. So, pay supplier in what, Nana? 60 days as cash outflow is lower. Got it? Are we done? Shall I move to the next one? Guys, all of you, shall I move to the next one? All right, fantastic. After 45, what is the next one you've got? Take 46 as homework. Why? Similar to, you fill it up. Exact question number. Exactly, very good. 45. Read the question, you'll understand. Read the question. Is it exactly similar to 45? Read the question, buddies. Make it fast, make it fast. We have a lot to cover. Read the question and tell me, is it exactly similar to 45? Karen, Anna, aisa what? Same concept. Okay. Exactly similar, only the names, numbers have got changed. Okay. Therefore, take it as homework. Now, moving on to 47. Ready? 47. Ready? Yeah? Okay. Take question number 47 now. An Indian exporter is to receive, what is this? 2 lakh pounds after 1 month. The customer is requesting a total period of 3 months. The Indian exporter is planning to allow additional 2 months to the foreign party at an interest of 6% per annum. So 1 month forward rate, 1 euro is equal to 56 point, which means it is rupee per euro. Correct? Who's? So what? Always you write this so that it will be easy for you when you are solving sums. The rate is euro, right? Okay. Next. The rate of interest in Indian deposit rate is 14% per annum for deposit made for 2 months. Advise the exporter as to whether he should receive at the end of 1 month or at the end of 3 months. Read the question, we'll start. Read the question, Anna. This is the last question, don't worry. After that, we'll go for money market. Read the question, Ray. Okay, Nana. Shall we move on? Buddies. Right. What is the question number? Can you please tell me? Question number 47. Question number 47. Ready? What are the two options we have? Whether he should receive at the end of 1 month or at the end of 3 months. Correct? So option 1. Option 1. at the end of 1 month. Option 1 at the end of 1 month. Next option will be at the end of 3 months. Okay. What is that? Who are you? Exporter, which means we'll be getting money. So pounds receivable. Sorry. Euro. eh, Euro receivable. How much, Ray? 2 lakhs. Okay. Next, sell euro 2 lakhs at if I get it after 1 month, I'll sell it at what, Nana? 1 month FR, correct? Guys, if I get it after 1 month, I'll sell it at 1 month FR, correct? So euro 2 lakhs into what is 1 month FR? I'll be selling and bank will be buying. I'll be selling and bank will be buying. I'll be receiving euros. I'll be selling that to the bank and bank will be buying. So bid rate, how much it comes? 56.70. How much? 1 crore 13 lakhs 40,000. Is that it? Okay. See, this money I'm going to get after 1 month. Correct? But total credit period is for 3 months. What I'll do with this money in remaining 2 months, I will invest. So invest 1 crore 13 lakh 40,000 at how much percentage interest rate? 14% per annum for how many months? 2 months. Okay. So cash inflow is equal to 1 crore 13 lakh 40,000 into what is that, Nana? 15% means for 2 months. So basically 14 into 2 by 12. 2.333 divided by 100. 0.02333, which means it will be 1.02333 if you add 1. Correct? How much you get, Nana? 4,000. Whatever it is. That's okay. That's okay. Cool. Option 2. What is option 2, Remukus? At the end of still 3 months. Okay. Again, euro receivable. Euro receivable. How much will I receive? I'll not only receive 2 lakhs, but also I'll receive what, Nana? Interest. How much is the interest you're charging? 6% per annum means for 2 months it will be how much? 6 into 2 by 12. So it will be 1%. Very good. 1.01 then. 1% means. Tell me how much it comes. Euro 2 lakh 2,000. This much I'll be receiving at the end of 3 months. Then immediately I'll sell. Okay. Why would I keep euros with me? 2 lakh 2,000 I'll sell at what rate, Nana? 3 months forward rate. We will be selling, which means the bank will be buying. So you have to take bid rate. Kitna re? 57.8 rate. 3 months forward rate. We need to take bid rate. So cash inflow will be 5,600. 1 crore 16 lakh 75,600. Here I'll be getting 1 crore 16 lakh 4,000 only. So which is better? Is better receiving after 3 months is better due to here. Right, Anna? So with this, we are done with leading, lagging, that, this, and all that. Are you able to understand? Yes? Okay. Look at the internal hedging what I gave you. First one is leading or lagging. What is the second one I gave you? Internal hedging. First one is leading or lagging. What is the second one I gave you? Karen Anna? Invoicing. Let's go for that now. Take the second one. Invoicing. Second one, guys, invoicing. Ready? Sir, what is the concept of this invoicing, sir? Very simple. With the help of invoicing, we are trying to hedge. How can you hedge with your invoice? Simple. Raise your invoice in home currency. That's all. Are you able to understand? Once you raise your invoice in home currency, do you have this foreign exchange risk? All. That's it. There's nothing in this topic. Okay. We'll just write that sentence and then we'll finish it off. You understand the point? Yeah, Ray? All right. We don't have problems also on this. So let's do this. Ready? Everybody. So whenever we import or export, okay, then to make payment, what does it mean? Invoicing should be done in. Got it? Yes. What can we avoid with this? Very good. Transaction exposure. With this transaction exposure, correct? Is avoided. But one thing we can't avoid. What is that? But economic exposure we avoid. But economic exposure cannot be avoided. Okay? Are we done? Right. Let's move on to the next one. What is the next one I told you after this? It's a very simple thing. What do you mean by netting? From the name itself, you can understand. Netting means what? Very simple. Say, for example, after 3 months, I have to make a payment of $300,000. Suppose. Same after 3 months, I have to receive $200,000. What can I do? I'll make a payment of $300,000. I'll be receiving $200,000. So I can net it off. And then I just need to cover $100,000, which I'll pay extra. Correct? Are you able to understand? I'm receiving 300,000. I'm paying 200,000. Net it off. Then ultimately, net amount you have to pay is how much? $100,000. For that, if you hedge, that's enough. I need not hedge 200,000. Correct? Automatically, they will hedge. Whether it increase or decreases. In one case, you'll get the benefit. Another case, you'll get the loss. Anyway, they will set it off. When you have to make $200 payment, I mean 200,000, and you will also receive 200,000, automatically they will set off with each other, right? So we need to worry only about the net amount. That's what we call netting. Yes. Chalo, take it down. Ready? We have to pay foreign currency. If we pay foreign currency, we also have receivable foreign currency. Same time, then what happens, Nana? Then should not settle them separately. Rather, what we have to do? Only the net amount. Only the net amount should be what, Nana? Held. What is the benefit of this? reduce bid ask space. Keep this in mind. Unnecessarily, you'll be paying too much of bid ask spread. You'll be if you're making too many transactions. You understand the point? Array, remember, for banks, that is not a problem because yeah, banks also will have bid ask spread because when one bank tries to buy from another bank, the other bank will treat them as a customer only. Okay, but at least they will not have margins. Remember margin? So when we are calculating customer rate or merchant rate, that banks will not have. So when one bank tries to buy from the other bank or sell from the other bank, they will have bid ask spread because ultimately banks have to work, but they'll not have margin. Are you able to understand? So for us as a customer, we have two losses. One is we have to pay a margin, and also we will lose on bid ask spread. Are you able to understand? So why to do all these things? Simply set it off and only take it on the incremental portion. You understand the point? Oh yes. All right. We'll have an example. See here. Yeah. Okay, Nana. So from India, let's say we have to make a payment of $300,000. Okay. Time limit is same. This is also 3 months. Okay. And you have to also receive a payment of $200,000. Time limit is again 3 months. Are you able to get me? Right. Now what we have to do, let's talk about some exchange rate. Rupee per dollar is equal to 70.50 slash 0.7. Okay. To calculate. So of okay with netting. The one is what, Nana? Okay, with netting as well as what, Ray? Without netting. What's gonna happen? Ready? Okay. First one is if it is without netting, then you have to settle it separately. Yeah. Without netting means are settled separately as individual transactions. In that case, what is the payables that we have got? How much we have to pay? $300,000. So payables means you have to buy from the bank. You'll buy from the bank at what price? 71.75 because bank will sell at 71.75. Correct? So $300,000 into 71.75 per dollar, that is a rupee value. Can you please tell me how much it comes? 2 crores, 15 lakhs, 25,000. Okay, this much we have to pay. Now, how much you'll be receiving? $200,000. When you receive dollars, you will sell it to the bank, which means bank will buy. So, which means we need to take bid rate. So, dollars 200,000 into 70.50. Correct? Tell me how much it comes. 1 crore, 41 lakhs. So, we know that this is cash outflow for us. This is cash outflow, the above one. Below one is cash inflow. So, what is the net cash outflow for us? 24 lakh 25,000. Got it, all of you? Yare Nana, this is without netting. Now let's see what will be our outflow if there is with netting option. So with netting. Ready? So if you net the payment, what's going to happen? The net dollar payment is equal to. Yare, what is your outflow? $300,000 minus what is your inflow? $200,000. Correct? Yare Nana. So net cash outflow is how much? $100,000. Correct? Which you need to make payment. Correct? Oh. So I'll enter into forward contract, a contract to buy. In that case, cash outflow will be how much? $100,000 into you need to buy dollars, which means bank will be selling dollars. What is the selling price of the bank? 71.75. How much it comes? 51 lakh. Be your outflow. Whereas earlier, without netting, what was your outflow? 74 lakh 25,000. So therefore, gain due to netting. Gain due to netting is equal to how much, Nana? 74 lakh 25,000 minus 71 lakh 75,000. Okay, Nana? Tell me how much it comes. Huh? 2 lakh 50,000. Got it? Okay. Right, very simple, Nana. This is netting is also done. What is the next one we have got? See, internal hedging. What is the next one we have? Outsourcing or matching. Right, that this is also just 2 sentences. That's all. Outsourcing or matching. Outsourcing or matching. See here. This is a little bit comical only, but anyways, if there is a possibility, you can do. Suppose we export to USA. Okay. So when we try to export to USA, what is happening? We have exported, so that guy will pay us. So which means we will have dollar receivables, correct? What is the fear factor that we'll have when there are dollar receivables? Where the price of the dollar will fall. If the price of the dollar falls, then the net effect of rupees that we'll be receiving will be less, correct? So therefore, we have this fear factor. So in that case, you can match it. How to match it, sir? Very simple. You create a dollar payable at the same time. You create a dollar payable at the same time. How to create dollar payable? You buy your raw materials from the same country, from where you have to get the receivable. Fine, sir. Is this practically possible? That's why I told that it's a little bit comical. But if there is a possibility, you can do that. Are you able to understand? So what you can do is, because I'll be getting dollars receivable from a particular country, if I can make equivalent or more or less dollars payable, then what will happen? Again, the same netting will happen, correct? So therefore, I'll try to match my receivables. In my example, I was talking about receivables, so I'll try to match. So what will I do? I've done some sales. I have to get some money. Okay. From the same country, I'll try to buy the raw materials, which means I have to make them payment. So what will happen? You have to get money, then you have to make payment. Both of them will exactly net off again. So it's pretty much the same concept, but the only thing is that here you are trying to match it with the invoice intentionally. Are you able to understand? Netting is not intentional. Normally your transactions will happen, then you are trying to netting it off. Here that's not the case. You are intentionally trying to match it. You understand the point? That's why it is called matching or outsourcing, because you try to buy the raw materials from outside. That's why it is called outsourcing. Ready? Yeah. It's not at all important. We don't have any sums on this. Just we'll write some sentence. Ready? So if we expect, if we export to US, okay, and receivables are dollars, then we fear of dollar fall. Yeah. Yes. So we should create what we have to create, dollar payable the same time. Sounds like netting, but it is not. At the same time, by outsourcing our raw material requirements. Okay. So this is very difficult, sir. Or you can also do one thing. You just borrow money from US. Of course, there you have to compare the borrowing cost and all that. But just an idea. On maturity, the net balance can be hedged. That's why it is not that important. Okay, we just need to have a rough idea. Got it, Nana? So when it comes to your internal hedging, nothing is really important for you except the first one. What is the first one? Leading and lagging. That's the only thing that is important. Apart from that, everything, they are not that important. Got the point? Yes. Right. What is important for us is external hedging with respect to transaction exposure. What are the things we got under external hedging? Can you please tell me? First one is forward cover. Then we have money market cover. Then we have currency futures, currency options. All are important. In that one, we already know. What is that one that we know? Forward contract. Right. Let's write the next heading. External hedging. External hedging. Or we can also call it as what, Nana? Transaction exposure. Sorry. External hedge of transaction exposure. Right. In this, what is the first one we have? Forward contract. We'll not be discussing much here because we already know. Just be writing us. In forward contract, what do? We can buy or sell foreign currency at a contracted rate. Yeah, well in advance. That's what we're gonna write. Here we can buy or sell. Buy or sell what? Foreign currency. Okay, you can buy or sell foreign currency at what, Nana? Contracted rate or committed rate, whatever it is. Correct? In future. Means sure that how much domestic currency, or you can also write home currency required to buy, okay, or sell. Sure. So what, everybody? So basically in forward contracts, what happens? It is a OTC contract. OTC means what? Over the counter, not within the stock exchange. So basically we try to go to the bank. We say that after 3 months, I'm going to receive these many dollars. Today itself, we'll agree that we'll be selling you these many dollars at so and so price. There ends a matter. That's all. Correct? Same goes with payables also. Yes. Today we will enter into a contract, just a piece of paper where both the parties will agree upon at that particular at a particular price we will buy or we will sell. Where the actual transaction will happen after 3 months. Correct? 3 months or 6 months, whatever it is, depends upon the due date. Correct? That is nothing but what we call forward contract. Okay. Now comes the important topic. What is that for us? Money hedge. Okay. You can call it as hedge, or you can also call it as cover. Money market cover. Money market. Ready? Okay. First you listen. Okay. Then we'll write notes. Then we'll move on. We'll start with some examples and then the pretty simple thing only. Money market hedge is nothing but it's very simple. See here. Suppose you have a liability. You'll create an asset. If you have an asset, you create a liability so that both of them will match. They'll net off. There ends a matter. That's all. What you have to do in money market hedge. Sir, what do you mean by having a liability, creating an asset, or having an asset, creating a liability? Pretty simple. Say for example, suppose you are an exporter. What you will do? You will export your goods, say for example, to US. Okay. Let's say the due date is 3 months. Okay. Which means after 3 months, you'll be getting your money, correct? In the form of dollars, correct? Let's say the dollar is, for example, 100,000. I'll be getting this much after 3 months. Okay. From where? US. Are you able to understand? Now what I'll do is that today itself, I'll go to US. I'll ask a bank in US, bank, how much interest are you offering for borrowing? What is that? For borrowing. US bank will say, I'll offer 6% interest per annum. Able to understand? To keep it rather simple, so take it as 12% per annum. Okay, right? So 12% per annum means for 3 months it's gonna be how much? 3%. Okay, so with that 3% I will discount. Are you able to understand? I'll discount, and then after discounting I'll get some number. I'll just take roughly some number, $97,000. So this $97,000 I'll borrow from whom? From US bank. I'll get it to India. Okay, now in India I've got how many dollars? $97. Today itself I'll do. When this is happening? Today, not after 3 months. Today. I got the loan for how many months? 3 months. So this $97,000, immediately I'll convert that into rupees. Obviously, you'll be multiplying with what rate? Spot rate. You'll get the rupees, correct? And then I'll invest this rupees for a period of how many months? 3 months. Are you able to understand? Then you'll be getting your cash inflow after 3 months. That's the point. So look at the whole procedure. Who are you right now? Exporter, which means you have an asset or liability? Asset, because you'll be receiving the money. When there is asset, what did I say? Create a liability. Did I create a liability over here? Yes. Now the net effect is that what will happen after 3 months, this whatever the loan that I've taken, it will exactly become 1 lakh. Correct? And then we will say the exporter to pay it to the bank. We'll ask the bank to collect it from the exporter. So thereby that will set off. So what I ultimately receive today itself, I know. Correct? Are you able to understand? Today itself, I know now how much I'm going to receive. You understand the point? So the whole thing is pretty simple. You are an exporter. You have to receive how much money? $100,000, or we can also call it as 1 lakh. So you go to US, have to receive this much of money after 3 months. That you'll talk to the bank. So you'll show the agreement and all that. So you know that. So the banker also knows that after 3 months, you're going to get $100,000. So you will say that banker, you directly take that money. Are you able to understand? Now give me an equivalent loan such that after 3 months, this loan should become how much? 1 lakh, such that you need 1 lakh payment. I'll get 1 lakh payment. Both of you guys just set it off with yourself. You understand the point? So give me a loan such that after 3 months with interest, it will become what? 1 lakh. So how to calculate that? With 1 lakh, whatever the discount rate that bank is doing, you will discount it. Correct? Bol rahe? After discounting, let's say for example purpose, we get how much money? $97,000. Today itself, all these things are happening. Okay, $97,000. I'll bring it to India. In India, what I'll do? I'll convert this dollars into rupees. How to convert dollars into rupees today? Multiply with spot rate, which means basically I'll be selling dollars. So which means bank will be buying dollars. Correct? Yes, right. And then I've got the rupees with me. I've got rupees 3 months early. Correct? What will I do with that rupees? I'll not keep it idle. I'll invest in India. Ultimately, after 3 months, I'll be getting my net cash in. The point. But how much I'll be getting today itself, I know. Correct? Yes. And I've eliminated all my foreign exchange currency risk. Now you people tell me, suppose you are an importer, how it works? Importer. Now same stuff. Let's say I'll change the numbers. Okay, $120,000. You have to make payment after 6 months. Okay, are you able to understand? Yeah, you are an importer and you are in India. So where did you import? From US. Are you able to understand? So how does the transaction work? See here. If you are an importer and you have to pay $120,000 after 6 months, it means that you have a liability. I told you when you have a liability, you have to create a asset. So how to create an asset? Very simple. See here. What is that I have to do here? $120,000 I have to pay after 6 months. After 6 months. So what will I do? You got to pay in dollars, correct? So what I will plan is I have to invest so much of money in US such that after 6 months that investment amount will become what? $120,000. Thereby I'll take the money, I'll make the payment. That's the point. So I have to invest, which means it is an asset because I have a liability. Where I have to invest? In that country where you're gonna pay the currency, correct? What am I paying right now? Dollars, which means I need to invest in US only, so that I'll also be getting dollars. That's how you eliminate the foreign exchange risk, na? Obviously. So in US only you invest. Now the biggest question is how much I have to invest? Invest that much, which will become 1,20,000 after 6 months. So which means you discount this 1,20,000. At what rate you have to discount? Deposit rate. In question he'll confuse you by giving you loan rate and deposit rate. Here I should be taking what rate? Loan rate, and then I should be discounting because I'll be borrowing, correct? Here I should be taking what rate? Deposit rate, and then I should be discounting, and you know that deposit rate will be less than loan rate. You understand the point? So take the deposit rate and then you discount this 1,20,000. We know how to discount, correct? Hello. Anyway, we'll be doing once we do the sum. Okay, it's not a problem. So let's say once you discount, you get $110,000 after discounting, which means Today, if you pay $110,000 or if you deposit $110,000 in which bank? US bank, it will become $120,000 after 6 months. Exactly after 6 months, you have to pay $120,000. Set it off, gone. Are you able to understand? But the biggest question is, today I have to deposit $110,000, correct? Which is nothing but discounted value of $120,000. Now the question is, where do I get this much of money? Exactly. So which means you convert this into rupees. How to convert this into rupees? What rate I have to use? Again spot rate. Because today only you have to convert. Why? Today only I have to take the loan, correct? So today, let's say spot rate is 70 rupees. You multiply with that. You will get rupees today. Correct? That much rupees you need to take what, Nana? Loan. Where? In India. Are you able to understand? But you have to come reverse to find out how much loan you have to take in India. You have to come reverse, find out how much loan you have to take in India. But although this is your first step, correct? This is your first step. So now it happens like this. First I will take loan in India, correct? Then I'll convert that into dollars, correct? Exactly, that will become how many dollars? $110,000. Then I'll deposit the dollars in US, correct? And that dollars after 6 months will become how much? 120,000. With that 120,000, I'll make the payment. There ends the matter. But to find how much I have to take loan, I need to come reverse. I have to start from how much I have to pay after 3 months, which is 120,000, which means I'll go and talk to US bank saying that if I need to get 120,000 after 6 months, how much I have to invest today? Then he'll tell you this much is the deposit rate. With that deposit rate for 6 months, you discount. Then you will know how much you need to deposit, correct? After knowing how much you need to deposit, multiply that with spot rate, convert that into rupees today. Now take that rupees in India from a bank by borrowing a loan. Are you able to understand? Now what we will do? Borrow the loan, convert that rupees into dollars. Exactly, it will become 110,000. Deposit that in the US bank. Exactly after 6 months, it will become 120,000. Make the payment. There ends the matter. That's all. Do you have any foreign exchange risk now? No. How much money you will borrow from India? Na? That is your outflow. Actual net outflow. Because you are an importer now. Obviously, you will have outflow. Got the point? What is this concept we call? Money at hedge. The only key point in this is, if you have an asset, you create a liability. If you have a liability, you create a asset. That's all. That's the key point. Okay. Another thing is that you just got to remember the procedure once. Okay, let's move on with the procedure one more time. So what is the procedure? First, let us start with exporter. So if you are an exporter, what happens? We'll continue with this example only. You need to make $100,000. You will receive $100,000 after what, Nana? 3 months. From where? US. So what you do? This is an asset. When you have to receive $100,000, correct? Straight away go to US and go to a bank. Tell the bank that I need loan. Bank will say, what is the proof? Why I have to give you loan? Tell that after 3 months, I'll be getting $100,000. This is the contract. Show the forward contract agreement. You got the point? So bank will take that into consideration and then it will say, okay, I'll give you loan. You tell to the bank that you give me such a kind of loan such that after 3 months, that should become $100,000 such that the party will give that much of money. You take that much of money from the party. Like that, we will say to whom? To the bank. Correct? Now what bank will do? Okay, then we can find it out very easily. Just discount that at the loan rate. For a period of how many months? 3 months. You will get how much money you have to borrow. Correct? Let's say how much money you have to borrow? 97,000 after discounting, which means if you take a loan of 97,000 from US, then come to India. After 3 months, that 97,000 loan in US will become 1 lakh loan. Exactly after 3 months, you will be getting 1 lakh receivable from your exporter client. Correct? You have exported to him. So that will be settled with the bank. You understand the point? So bank needs 1 lakh payment. Your client will give 1 lakh payment. Then it's a matter. Both will get settled off. So right now, my risk is totally eliminated. What I have in my mind, what I have with me right now, $97,000. With that, I'll come to India. Immediately, what will I do? I'll keep the dollars with me like that? No. Immediately, I'll convert that into rupees. How to convert that into rupees? Today's spot rate, I'll find and then I'll multiply. Correct? Today's spot rate means obviously I'll be selling the dollars, which means bank will be buying the dollars. So which means it's going to be bid rate. Of course, it depends upon the exchange rate. If it is rupee per dollar, it will be bid rate, otherwise opposite. Anyways, that's not important right now. So I get $97,000. I come to India, convert that into rupees. Now I have rupees with me, correct? Actually, I should be receiving this rupees after 3 months. But because of this, I got it today itself. What will I do? Invest in India for a period of 3 months. After 3 months, you will get your actual cash inflow. Are you able to understand? But today itself, we know how much we are going to get it, correct? Okay, this is for whom? Exporter. Exporter means obviously you'll be receiving money, that's an asset. Therefore, we create a liability by borrowing from US bank, correct? Now, if you are an importer, what happens? I gave you an example. $120,000 you have to pay after how many months? 6 months. So what I do? Again, I go to US bank. I say that I have a liability where I have to make a payment of $120,000 when after 6 months. So I tell the bank that tell me such a kind of amount such that if I invest today, after 6 months it will become $120,000. Such that my client will ask you please make the payment to the client. Anyway, you have the deposit, correct? All right. So the bank says that okay, you just discount it at the deposit rate for 6 months. You'll be getting your discounted amount. That amount is what you have to deposit such that it will become 1,20,000 after 6 months, correct? Let's say that amount comes to 1,10,000. This is just rough calculation. Those are not actual figures, okay? Only for understanding the concept. Let's say it comes to how much? 1,10,000. So then what will I do? I know that I need to deposit 1,10,000, correct? Then I'll start thinking, if I have to deposit 1,10,000, then how much of rupees I need? Then 1,10,000 into spot rate of rupees, correct? Then you'll know how much rupees you need. That much rupees you will borrow from India. Got the point? In a bank for a period of 6 months at loan rate. In India, at what rate? Loan rate. Because in India, you're borrowing, you're depositing in US. So now I'll borrow from India. Then I'll convert that rupees into dollars, which should become 1,10,000 in our example. And then that 1,10,000 will be deposited in US bank. Eventually, after 6 months, it will become 1,20,000. Exactly, you have to pay 1,20,000. It will set it off and it's gone. Able to understand? All right. Right. This is what we call it as what? What do we call this? Money market hedge. Is this the only option that we have got? No. We have an option of what? Forward cover. Okay. We have an option of currency futures. We have an option of what? Currency options. We have the option of money market hedge as well. Whichever is better, we'll go. You understand the point? Mostly questions will be like this. He will be comparing forward cover with what? Money market hedge. Mostly questions will be like that. Forward cover is very easy. One step you'll get the answer, correct? Our best friend is forward cover. Always single step. Find out the forward rate, multiply, you get your answer. Then it's a matter, correct? Money market hedge, yeah, we need to put some steps. That's not a problem. Now that you know how it goes, right? Yes or what? Once we do 2 to 3 problems, fourth problem onwards, automatically it will come. That's the point. Yes. Hello. Fantastic. Let's take an example now. What? After this example, I'll give you a break. Let's finish up one example. Okay. It will take hardly 5 minutes. It's not a problem. Example. Ready? Yeah? Oh, yes. Okay. So we'll take two parties here. Okay. India, US. With two. Push. Okay. Okay. Have Bit2 and Bush. Okay. What Bit2 has done is imported from Bush. Okay. And he has to make a payment of $1,03,000 after 3 months. Okay. In India, I have a bank here. And so it is India. 15%, 16%. What does that mean? 15% is deposit, 16% is loan. Spot rate rupee per dollar 20. 3 months forward rate rupee per dollar 2. Fine. Mr. Bush. So what about this fella? We have US bank will pay 12%, 13%. Means 12% is deposit, 13% is what, Nana? Are able to get me? Yes. So what? That's it. That's enough. Shall we do? Right. So obviously we have two options for this. What are the two options? Forward cover and money market hedge. Okay, first we'll go with forward cover. Option 1. Forward cover. Who are you right now? Importer. Keep that in mind. How much is the dollar that I have to pay? $1,00,000. Yeah. So what we'll do, I have to pay. I have to pay means today I'll enter into a contract to buy. Correct? Yeah, contract to buy dollars 1,03,000 at what price, Nana? 6 months forward rate. Correct? 3 months forward rate. Okay. Tell me, Nana. So cash outflow will be $1,03,000 into what is 3 months forward rate? You will be buying dollars, correct? So bank will be selling dollars after 3 months. What is the rate? 73. How much you get? 75 lakh 9. What is the 75 lakh 19,000 outflow for you ultimately in this import option? Got the point? Kya what is the next option we have got? Money market. Then carefully by one will write. My writing. I can also call it as money market hedge, whatever it is. Now tell me, who are we right now? Importer. Importer means already you have a liability. What I have to do? I have to create an asset. Where I'll create the asset? In US. What is the asset that I'm going to create? Invest in the bank. Correct? Yes or what? But to invest in the bank, I should know how much money I need to invest. Correct? For that, what I have to do? My ultimate dollars payable, how much money I have to pay, that should be discounted for a period of 3 months. Correct? At what rate I have to discount? At deposit rate in US. At what rate I have to discount? At deposit rate in US. Because when I deposit, it should become 1,03,000 after 3 months. Correct? You are an importer. You have a liability. You have to pay money, which means I'll create a asset. Where I'll create an asset? In US. Asset means obviously it is deposit. Are you able to understand? Now the question is how much money I have to deposit today such that after 3 months it will become 1,03,000, which means you need to discount 1,03,000 at deposit rate in US. Correct? Let's do that. That's gonna be your first step. Calculation of amount to be invested. Calculation of amount to be invested in US money market. Okay, at what is the deposit rate they are giving? 12% per annum. For how many months? 3 months. Correct? So what is your investment amount? Is equal to $1,03,000. Discount means divided by 1 plus R. Now 1 plus R means 12% per annum. For 3 months it's gonna be 3%. So 1.03. How much money, Nana? Exactly. Yeah. This much I need to deposit. So which means how much rupees are required? How much rupees are required? Rupees required. Okay, to buy $100,000. Okay, at what rate I'll be buying? Spot rate, because today itself I'll be doing $100,000. Today itself I'll buy. Kitna re? 71 spot rate. So 71 lakhs is the rupee that I want. Where will I get this 71 lakhs? Borrow. Borrow rupees 71 lakhs from, where will I borrow? Indian market. Money market. Borrow. What percentage? 16%, because it is a loan per annum. For how many months? 3 months. Okay. So cash outflow for me will be 71 lakhs into 16% for 3 months means 4%. So 1.04. How much you get? 3 lakh 80. Now compare the outflows and tell me which is better. As per money market, the outflow is 73 lakh 84,000. As per forward cover, 75 lakh 19,000. So what is better? Market cover is better due to lower cash out. CO means cash outflow. Got the point? Array, you can have a break now. After the break, we'll go for exporter. Okay? We'll have an example in exporter, then we'll go for solving some. Okay, va? Array, any doubts with respect to this one so far? Everybody? This one is clear? These steps are clear? All of you? All right. If you have any doubts, you can come and ask. Anyway, now it's a break. Okay? Chalo. Have a break.